Local support for News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU-TV.
Hi! We're the 6th grade class of Luckey Elementary, home of the Eagles. Welcome to News
6. Hi, I'm Chad Gerlich from Luckey Elementary School. Welcome to News 6. With today's first story, here's Stephanie Meyer.
Our first story features Jenny Caddis, whose flute life is accompanied and enriched by her beautiful flute. Here's Tina Bloomfield with Jenny and her flute.
Sweet melodies come to life on Jennifer Caddis' flute. How did you get interested in playing the flute?
Well, when I was about 5 years old, we used to go to Mommy and watch the parades on the holidays, and I thought the flute section was just the greatest. I thought they sounded really pretty, and I've wanted to do that ever since I was about 5.
Do you practice every day?
Yeah, I try and do for about an hour to 2 hours. I start out with about 5 minutes of scales, and I'll do some of my books that I have, and I'll practice this hard stuff in my solos, and then I'll keep going from there.
Have you entered any competitions?
Yeah, I've been in a few. I'm in a symphonic band in Toledo, and they have concertos and scholarship auditions, and I like to try out for them. And I tried out for Bowling Green's flute camp and for the All-Ohio State Fair Band in Columbus.
What is some of the music that you play?
I like playing classical stuff, anything with flashy music and rhythms with like scales and up and down really fast, anything that makes my fingers move.
Do you have a favorite piece or composer?
My favorite composer is Mozart. My favorite piece is probably Kwanzaa's Concerto in G major.
Today's News 6 is produced by the 6th grade class of Luckey Elementary School. Luckey Elementary School is located in Luckey, which is about 20 miles southeast of Toledo. Luckey was founded in 1881 and has a population of about 1,000.
When your car breaks down, you take it to a garage. When your pet gets sick, you take it to a veterinarian. Our next story today will let you visit with Mr. Bailey, a technician who tunes and restores pianos. Amanda Needs brings you the story.
Ebony and ivory. John Bailey puts these together in perfect harmony. Can you tell us a little bit about your work?
Yes, I'm a piano technician. I tune, I repair, and I rebuild pianos. I take pianos that are in very, very bad repair, and I bring them in and I completely repair them.
Is it a difficult job?
Sometimes when you're in a home and the piano hasn't been repaired or tuned for a long time, it can be very difficult. Or if a piano comes into my shop and it's in pieces, sometimes I have to put a piano back together piece by piece. But that's what we do here, and that just goes along with being a piano technician.
Where did you learn how to do this?
I served a 2-year apprenticeship with a man, and then I served another 4-year apprenticeship with another man at Bowling Green State University. And every day I go out and I tune pianos, and I have been, and where I got most of my experiences from just going out and tuning every day, repairing every day, and doing rebuilding every day.
Do you have any future plans?
My future plans are just to keep on striving to be be more of an excellent piano technician. And if my sons, I have twin 6-year-old boys and I have a 3-year-old girl, and if any of them want to become a piano technician, we'll get them in a correct training and we'll get them going to be a piano technician also.
You must have made a wish before you blow out your birthday candles. This week's Kids View questions asked the 6th graders about their wishes. Here's what we found out.
Hello, my name is Josh Brassey, and today's Kids View question is, if you could have one wish in the world, what would it be and why?
If I could wish for anything in the world, it would be for peace on earth. Because if we keep fighting, it's going to eventually lead to war and there'll be nobody left.
If I could have any wish in the world, it would be for a better economy, because a lot of people are getting fired.
If I could wish for anything, I wish for a better environment so the world could be a cleaner place.
When you visit a zoo, you may find tigers and wolves, but our last story will tell you of a man who collects animals in his backyard. Here's Nicole Stribney with the story.
You don't have to leave town to go to the zoo. It's right here in Kenny Hetrick's backyard. When did you start collecting animals?
Well, I started collecting animals when probably 20 years ago. That's how long I've lived here. And I started with an ocelot that come from South America. And then after the ocelot, I had a timber wolf. And then I got a Siberian tiger. And just kept adding to it after that until I got up to about 21 animals like I got right now.
How do you care for your animals?
The main problem with having big animals is food. You know, they got to be fed every single day. And I got to supply 100 pounds of raw meat every single day. And how I do that, you know, you'd have to be a millionaire to buy it. So what happens is the farmers, whenever they lose a cow or a horse or a calf, whenever something like that happens, they call me.
Where do you get them?
Well, tigers are hard to find because people that raise tigers are real touchy about who gets them because of the danger, you know, because they're a dangerous animal, you know. But Tico come from California because his father's the Exxon tiger they use in all the commercials. Tanya come from Erie, Pennsylvania. She was given to me. Gary the lion, he come from Ravine, Ohio. The leopard come from Texas, and my jaguar come from Alabama. And you know, I just get them all over because I have a USDA license, and you get newsletters just like you do in anything else that tells availability of the animals. You know, so that's how you know, just from what people write in your letters and things all the time.
That's all for this week's News 6. Thank you for tuning in. Join us next week when Oak Harbor Junior High visits News 6.
Local support for News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU-TV.